There is a new health warning this morning about synthetic hair used in popular protective styles like braids and extensions.
They found 10 products contained ingredients that can cause cancer, and most of these also contain lead.
I noticed my hair was itchy and it was just difficult to breathe overall.
Medical student Crystal Thomas says she had some negative health symptoms after using synthetic hair. So she started doing research and published her findings in an academic journal.
As the day went on, I realized there was this unbearable smell. As I kept smelling this, my throat tightened up.
Huh?
So I did a wash and go today. Okay, no, let's not start there. Okay, I have been thinking about my attitude towards my natural hair. I didn't just start thinking about it, but in particular this week, because I have a lot of events coming up in the upcoming months. I have a couple of weddings, bachelorette, formal events. And it got me thinking, why is my natural hair not enough for a vacation, for formal events like weddings or galas? Why is natural hair the alternative instead of the standard, my natural hair? Why and where did that come from? Why? Because I started to think, I've never done a quick weave before. I don't really wear wigs and weave anymore because I just feel uncomfortable wearing them. And I don't know why I feel uncomfortable wearing them, but whenever I have it on my head, I just don't feel like myself. So I just opt out of wearing it altogether. Now, this may be like a spiritual, Holy Spirit conviction. I'm not too sure, but it's leaning towards that. Although I don't have anything against wearing it, it just makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, I've been thinking, I have an event coming up, and I was like, let me try a quick weave. I was thinking about doing braids with synthetic hair, which is another story, because a story just came out by the Consumer Report, I think, that synthetic hair now has carcinogens and is causing cancer. Why y'all companies trying to kill black women? Why does everything cause cancer? Why are y'all trying to kill us? First it was the relaxers, now it's the synthetic hair. Are y'all trying to kill us? Anyway, I'm gonna come back to that maybe, because I haven't read enough about it, but I read enough to be like, okay. Anyway, I was thinking about getting a quick weave. Well, I was thinking about getting my hair braided, me braiding my hair. I was gonna go for who's that girl? The Kravitz girl, her style of braids, but I was gonna do it myself. But I'm like, dang, I don't want to sit there for mad long because I've never done this. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me explore quick weave. Just use beauty supply store hair. And literally I think last week I was thinking about doing that and looking at YouTube videos. I'm like, this is easy. I can do this or whatever. I can adapt. And then this week I see the story of synthetic hair causing cancer. I thought the thing that was safe was synthetic hair, but now it is not. So I'm like, is this a sign? Or what is this? Am I thinking too deeply about it? The timing is a little weird. And it could also be that I was just looking up hair stuff and like the story came up. But then I started to see YouTube videos just about natural hair in general, like talk pieces about black women hating their natural hair, basically. And some of the things that there's this one particular YouTuber that I was watching, which inspired this video. I was gonna make this regardless, but she reminded me that I had this to talk about. Anyway, she's going through kind of like this era in her life where she's just wearing her natural hair and that's it, okay? Nothing added, her God-given natural born hair. And I'm kind of on the same boat as her, and I have been inching towards that a little bit. I haven't fully committed to just wearing my hair for the rest of my life, but most of the time you're going to see me with my hair out. So I think my actions are speaking louder than my words. Like, I just haven't fully said or committed to saying I will never wear fake hair or weave, because one, I am afraid that I won't be able to commit, and I have some negative thoughts about my natural hair. And so that's why I wanted to do this video, because I did a wash and go today, okay? And I don't like the way my hair comes out. And a lot of times this happens. I do my hair a certain way, I use a new product, or I use the product as directed, and it doesn't work for my hair. And I do not like my hair right now. But it's so crazy because I find that when I don't like my hair, it's when I get the most compliments on my hair. So I'm like, okay, okay. So the theme, the basis of this video is I'm trying to convince myself, and I know this, and I do believe this, but anyway, natural hair is not the alternative. It should be the standard, especially for Black women. But why has it become not the standard? Why has it become, oh, I'm gonna wear my hair out for a week and then get my hair done? Oh, after I take this weave out, after I take these braids out, I need to blow dry and braid down my hair and then put a wig on top of it. Why? Why is that always the case? Okay. So my background, I grew up in kind of like a religious type of setting. Not as strict as can be, but strict enough to where, like, I didn't wear jewelry. I was supposed to wear skirts all the time. No tattoos, the whole spiel. And one of the things that my dad hated was fake hair. Anything that was not, he hated braids. I think he also did not like relaxed hair either. Like, he would say to me, I look nice in my relaxed hair. But the most compliments that I got from my father was in my natural hair. Till this day, whenever my dad sees me with like a fro like this, like when my hair is out, when it's not like braided down, he gives me the most compliments. And back then, like as a kid, I'm like, you're just being a hater. You just don't want to see me looking good. But I think what that instilled in me, him like complimenting me so much with my natural hair, now I'm realizing that's part of why I have some sort of confidence in wearing my natural hair in its natural state most of the time, and why I wasn't afraid to go natural when I did go natural in high school. And I thank him for that, because I really thought as a kid that he was just being ridiculous and just unreasonable. But I'm coming to understand that he viewed me as the most beautiful, as the most myself when I was in my natural state. And I agree, I feel most myself when I'm in my natural state. So I started relaxing my mom started relaxing my hair in elementary school. And so the idea of natural hair being unmanageable or difficult to deal with, I think started there, because I did have like really coarse, thick hair, and a lot of it. I have a big head. I have a huge head. And so when my mom was doing my hair growing up, she would always say that it's difficult to manage my hair. It takes forever to do my hair. And so I started relaxing my hair when I was in elementary school. And I think that was a seed that was planted and further reinforced later in life, that your natural hair is hard to deal with. And you should dread doing your natural hair. And I think I have some of that attitude now when I'm doing my hair. Like, I dread washing my hair because I think that was just instilled in me for some time. Another act or thing that reinforced that natural hair was too hard to deal with was the fact that I did not start actually doing my own hair until I went natural. So of course, when you're new to something, when you're learning something, you're learning. So you're gonna fail a lot of failed hairdos, a lot of frustration, figuring out what works for your hair. You're learning something new. And so I took me learning my hair as evidence to this idea that natural hair is hard and is not manageable, and that you need to either put a relaxer in it, or you need to have it hidden under a wig or a weave or in braids. Another thing I feel that reinforced that natural hair is not manageable is this culture of constantly needing to get your hair done and natural hair not being done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my hair is done right now. My hair is done. This is it. This is my hair. It's done. But growing up, this is not done. Even now, sometimes, Like, people can make sly comments, be like, oh, when are you getting your hair done? What you mean when I'm getting my hair done? My hair is done. Okay? So it's this constant culture. I have to go get my hair done. I have to go get my hair done. And I have to go to someone else to get my hair done because, one, it's not manageable. And two, I can't learn to do it myself. So I need someone else's hands in my head to manage my own hair, which further reinforces I can't handle my natural hair. So the culture of constantly needing to get your hair done and natural hair being seen as not done further reinforces this idea like natural hair is the alternative. Like, it's something that you do when your hair is not done, or it's just something to quickly like hide, like in between hairstyles. Like, yeah, I remember in between weaves or like braids or whatever it was, like I would hide my hair under head wraps. And it could be a convenience thing, but I think also it was just I didn't find my natural hair beautiful when it didn't look done. Like when the twist out wasn't popping, when the braid out wasn't popping, when the wash and go wasn't popping. So that's another thing. Another thing that reinforced this theme that I'm talking about is this culture of I need to get my hair done. And I alluded to this in the beginning. I need to get my hair done to go on vacation and to attend formal events. Why is natural hair not considered elegant? This is my hair. This is the way that it grows out of my head. Why do I, in order to go to a formal event or on vacation, need to hide my hair? Okay, for vacation, I feel like that's kind of understandable. When you're on vacation, you don't want to worry about doing your hair every day, so put it in a protective style, which is fair. Braids, fair, cool. But formal events, that's crazy. And I never wore my natural hair out at formal events, at weddings, and nothing. I always had to go get my hair done. And I grew up seeing my mom go get her hair done from someone else with hair, with the whatever it was, like a ponytail, but it was never just natural hair. And so that further reinforced that idea. So I will say also, to speak to the vacation, I do want to challenge myself to actually go on vacation with just my natural hair. Maybe not in a wash and go, but maybe in a twist out, which I have done actually. And it does get a little bit annoying, like especially when you're trying to go to bed and I need to retwist my hair. But that's the price you just gotta pay. But I will say, even going on vacation, like, you don't have to add extensions, right? You can just wear natural hair. And I've starting last year, just doing just putting braids in my head as if they were with added extensions, and I'm able to wash my hair when it's like that, see the growth, see my scalp, and I feel just so much lighter when I do that. So let's normalize just wearing your natural hair on vacation into formal events, and just braiding up your hair, not to like hide it under a wig, but that you're like, wear it as is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is me trying to convince myself. These are not fully formed thoughts. I just honestly just turned on the camera and was like, just speak, because I find that's just best. But yeah, I want to stop, and it has to start with me. I have to stop wearing or getting my hair done with someone else's hair or synthetic hair to go on vacation or a formal event, right? I need to stop doing that. I may, like, I have a trip coming up, and I am thinking about not getting like braids at all, just wearing my natural hair. It might be a twist out, it might be a wash and go, but I do want to challenge myself to do that. But I digress. Now I'm getting off topic. Yeah, I think my thought is natural hair is not the alternative. It's the standard. And I think if Black women with naturally coily, kinky, coarse hair learned how to manage or care for, I think even the word manage is like crazy. Like, yes, natural hair is not easy to deal with, and in some cases, you do have to manage it. Like, you do have to schedule out when you're washing your hair for events so that the style comes out in a different way. Yes, that is true. I understand why people use the word manage, but even in the language, it feels so burdensome to say manage. So I want to change my language to say care for. I get to care for, because I'm grateful that I have hair on my head. I'm grateful that I have done so much to my hair and that I still have hair on my head and it's still growing out. I may not be happy with it all the time. All of the styles may not come out the way that I intend. All the products may not work, but I have hair on my head. And our hair is so beautiful and it's so unique. Like, I have so many different curl patterns in my head, and it's very, very frustrating. It is very frustrating because certain parts of my head, of my hair, likes a certain product, and other parts it don't mesh well at all. Right? So that's frustrating. But our hair is so unique, how it zigzags, how it coils, how it spirals. It's just so beautiful. And as I'm sitting here, although I do not like how this wash and go has come out, I'm grateful to have hair on my head. I don't know what else to say. Like, come on, that is so. And like, I'm always amazed at God, how he created Black women's hair. Okay, God. Okay. 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 You know? So I just wanted to make this video to just remind Black women, okay? You don't manage your hair. You get to care for your hair. You get to care for your hair. It's a unique hair type for sure. For sure. Okay? And so be encouraged, wear your hair out more. Okay, wear it out more, because you're not going to be able to learn what works for your hair if you're constantly hiding it. And also, because I was going to end and now I'm going to another point, but something that I really did not like when I was wearing a lot of braids or wigs, weaves, whatever it was, how I felt heavy. Like, my head physically felt heavy because there's so much stuff on my head, but I felt heavy spiritually. Like, it did not feel right. And the compliments that I would get when my hair was hidden, if I didn't have that hair on my head, I started to feel insecure because I got so used to wearing hair that was not mine. And so my identity started to, I would find my identity in someone else's hair. Like, if I did not have this hair, then I'm not attractive. If I don't have this hair, then I'm less than a woman. If I insert whatever it was, the more that I challenged myself to wear my natural hair out, the less I felt that way, and the more I kind of did not want to wear fake hair, really. Okay, it's the same for my skin too. That's a different story though. That's a different story. But that's it. That's all. And wear your natural hair, okay? Beautiful Black woman. Okay, just wear it out, girl. It's okay. Okay, bye.